What is up guys, the Coollector 19 here, and today we have here the Banpresto My Hero Academia The Evil Villains Volume number 3 Figure A Dabi. So here we go. So yes guys, again we have here volume number 3 of the Evil Villains release, Dabi. And if you notice, I skipped volume number 2. It's because I originally won that, or I got that from a seller, from a giveaway, and up until now it hasn't been shipped to me yet. So I was on the fence on getting a new one online, but I was thinking maybe the seller will ship it anytime soon, but up until now I haven't received it yet. So it was a blessing in disguise per se, since Banpresto announced a new Tomura Shigaraki, volume number 4 I believe, and it's way better than the first one. So I guess all's well that ends well, and I'm excited to get that Tomura Shigaraki volume number 4, which reminds me just this very moment that I have pre-ordered that figure. I think that was scheduled for release September. It's way better than the first one. It has Shigaraki attacking something or someone, and I can't wait to have him in my villains collection. So without further ado, let us take a closer look at the box art of this Evil Villains Dabi. So here we have a good shot of Dabi here. The figure using his quirk, cremation. I like the blue flame. And Dabi there, a huge smile on his face. The second figure, or the second variant of this figure that will be released with twice. Again, it has the same mold, has the same pose, but it has a different face. It has an open mouth, while this one has a closed mouth, just grinning towards the camera. So that's the front of the box. Dabi there, the Evil Villains, volume number 3, My Hero Academia, the Bandai logo, the Banpresto logo there, the My Hero Academia logo, and a cool splash paint backdrop, or an indigo splash paint. On the side, we can see the figure taken from a different angle. So we have again there Dabi, the Evil Villains, volume number 3. Again with that splash paint backdrop plus some back base backdrop there. On the back, we can see the figures from this volume. So we have volume A, or figure A, Dabi, and we have this figure B, Toga Himiko, with a different face sculpt. So this one looks like a stoned Toga. I'm not a huge fan of the face sculpt. It looks like, I don't know, she looks crazier on that face sculpt. Again, we can see the figure here on the other side. A shot from a different angle. Dabi looking towards our right side there. The Evil Villains volume number 3 logo plus My Hero Academia name there. On the top part, we can see the Evil Villains, the Toho licensing seal, Jaya, and figure A. On the bottom, we can see the licensing stuff, all of the age restrictions, the QR code for the support bandaispirits.co.jp, and all of the other stuff that we don't even read. So that is it for the box art, guys. Now let's take a closer look at the figure, pop Dabi out of the box, and compare him to Toga and some other figures of his scale in the collection. So let's get to it. So the figure comes in 4 separate pieces, mainly the base, the upper torso or the body, the legs, and the flame effect. So let's take all of these stuff out of the plastic packaging and let's assemble Dabi. So we now have Dabi out of the box, looking menacing, looking sinister, and looking scary. The figure is great. I really like this effect piece here, the flame effect. It's a little new to me, or somehow new to me, since it's blue. I'm used to the original color for the flame with Shoto's effect pieces. And yeah, I really like the details. I really like all of the cool stuff that it comes with, or it features. I like the robe here, or his coat. Really cool design. I really like how this looks like a venom sort of a material there. Like a symbiote. The paint applications is on point. I can notice here some of a little blue airbrushing there to give it a little effect, or a little depth, or more definition on his shirt there. I dig that. That's one good touch. That's a good touch. I like the wrinkles here on his jeans, his pants. Plus overall, Dabi's face sculpt, it looks like Dabi from the show. It's really scary. Plus all of the staples on his eyes there. Very great attention to detail. Plus his piercing here. I think Is this a piercing or it's another staple? Very cool indeed. Plus the hair, really pointy, really defined, and his flame effect, again, really fan of this one. You know me guys, I love flame effect pieces or any effect piece that come with the figure. It's awesome. It's like the bread and butter or the money shot of the figure, at least for me. It's just the little gripe I have with this figure. Well, it's not a big of an issue, but it has that notoriously big base or wide base that Banpresto figures always have. You know me guys, I'm not a huge fan of big bases, whether it be Banpresto, Sega, because these bases eat up so much space in the display. But nonetheless, I mean, I cannot do anything about it unless I have I commission a custom base for my figures. That would be just the only solution, I guess, or a blue tack. Big bases, not a huge fan of them, but it gets the job done. So there. That's Dabi for you guys. Volume number 3 of the Evil Villains release. A great addition to my League of Villains collection. Well, I have a very small League of Villains collection, but I'm working because I think this is a counterpart for the Amazing Heroes line. So I need to work on my villains as well, so that I can somehow recreate pictures or images or videos of them fighting. So there you have it guys. Dabi, volume number 3 of the Evil Villains release by Banpresto. So this Evil Villains volume number 3 Dabi is standing at, let's take it from this side since this one is the highest point of the figure. It's at roughly 6.5 inches tall, and it's a little small compared to some of the figures from this line. Well, because it's his docking. Almost every figure from this line is docking or crouching. That's why it just makes sense that they are at least smaller scale compared to the others. So next up, I'll be bringing in volume number 1 of the Evil Villains line, Himiko Toga, to compare the size and scale of Dabi to that Toga figure. So let's go. So here we have the Evil Villains volume number 1 Toga side by side with volume number 3 Dabi, and looking at them, they look good side by side. They scale well properly with each other. They're both villains. They will look good together in the display. If you're more of a villains collector, then I suggest get this line, the Evil Villains. They have a variety of figures out now. Toga, Twice, Dabi, Shigaraki. Just those 4 at the moment, and I'm waiting for Spinner, Mr. Compress, and hopefully Banpresto will make a Sting figure. So that is the comparison between volume number 1 Himiko Toga versus volume number 3 Dabi. Next up, we have the Amazing Heroes volume number 15 Shoto Todoroki side by side with the Evil Villains volume number 3 Dabi. And I brought in Shoto to compare to Dabi for unrelated reasons. I just want to compare the two. So again, the Evil Villains line is a counterpart for the Amazing Heroes line. That is why they have same scale and proportions. So it is a perfect opportunity for us collectors / photo enthusiasts, or if you love taking pictures of your toys, your collection, and recreating scenes from the anime, from the movies, from the manga. Banpresto did a great job with these lines. Again, these are basically the David and Goliath of the figures within the My Hero Academia line. That's a weird analogy, but yeah, that's the comparison between an Amazing Heroes figure and an Evil Villains figure. Again, for an unrelated reason as to why I chose Shoto to compare to Dabi. So there you have it guys. So that is it guys for the review of this volume number 3 of the Evil Villains line Dabi. If you're wondering where I got my figure from, I got it off Kimi No Japan Shop. If you want to check out their page and their stuff, I leave the link to their Facebook page in the description below. So make sure to send them some love, like their page if you haven't already. And yeah, again, thank you so much Kimi No Japan Shop. So that is it for another figure review in the channel, and always, if you have enjoyed the review, smash that like button and hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. I post videos on Wednesdays and on Saturdays, or better yet, hit that notification bell so you'll always get notified every time I make an upload. Also, you can check me out in my social media accounts. All of the links are linked in the description below. So once again guys, this has been the Coollector and this has been Dabi. Thanks for watching. Let's collect plus ultra, and I'll see you in the next video.